Welcome to the Online Assessment Teched Out webinar. Mary Lemons and myself, Cynthia Petty, will be sharing our top 10 list of online assessment tools that can be used on a variety of devices. Today we will explore online tools that will assess student knowledge and progress, as well as gather other useful information. Let's talk for a minute. What is formative assessment? Formative assessment is a variety of formal and informal assessment procedures conducted by teachers during the learning process in order to modify teaching and learning activities to improve student achievement. So, why should we assess online? Most online assessment tools are accurate, fair, reliable, and informative. They are generally easy to administer and automatically scored. The feedback for you and the students can be instantaneous. And most importantly, it is fun and engaging for students. So let's get started with number 10 on our top 10 list.
Number 10 is Answer Garden. Answer Garden is a simple response tool. It can be used in classrooms as a way to brainstorm ideas or any other quick, informal assessment. It is accessed from any internet-enabled device and no account is needed. First, enter your question or topic to create a new Answer Garden. Choose an Answer Garden mode. Results are limited based on the mode you choose. Next, choose the number of characters allowed in the response. Responses in this tool should be really short, no more than 40 characters. One-word answers are perfect. An admin password can be set so that the teacher can act as a moderator and edit unwanted answers. Keep the Answer Garden topic hidden and click Create. Share the URL with your students. The responses are arranged as a word cloud. The popular answers are larger. As you can see in this example, CPU and monitor were frequent answers. The word cloud image can be exported to Wordle, Tuxedo, or can even be saved to your computer to use in other activities. Other features in Answer Garden include a QR code feature that allows for easy sharing of results. Results can also be shared in social media such as Twitter. What's next, Cynthia?
Number 9 is Today's Meet. Today's Meet lets you set up a back-channel meeting space for all users to participate. Even the quietest student will have a voice. This is a web-based tool, and creating an account is optional. Creating an account gives you access to more tools. Begin by choosing your name for your room and determining how long to keep it open. You can choose times from 1 hour to a month without creating an account. Click Open Your Room and share the URL with your students. Students add their name and click Join. Then they are ready to talk. Students type their message in the box provided and click Say. The response is listed with the other responses on the left side of the page. If the teacher has created an account, unwanted responses can be deleted. Teachers that create an account will see this window when they log in. Previous rooms are listed and can be managed here. A transcript of the conversation can be printed. Room tools are available to show a projected view of class comments. A QR code is available to help students join your room quickly. And there are color settings to help differentiate between speaker and the participant in the comment feed. And now for number 8.
Number 8 is Poll Everywhere. Poll Everywhere is another web-based assessment tool. It is a great tool for classroom surveys. Logins are optional, but accounts allow the teacher to manage polls. Polls can be reset and used over and over. Click the red Create Poll button to get started. Add the poll question and determine how the audience will respond. Choices include multiple choice, open-ended, brainstorming, and clickable image. Then click the Create button. Use the wizard on the right side of the screen to set options for presenting your Poll Everywhere questions. Participants can respond to the poll at the web address shown at the top of the page, or can text their answer using this information provided. If answers are open-ended, they will be shown as a word cloud or ticker. If enabled, participants can respond via Twitter. Multiple questions can be asked at one time and can be seen in Survey View. Are you ready for number 7?
Number 7 is TestMoz. TestMoz is also a web-based assessment tool. You do not have to sign up to use this tool. There is a paid version that does require an account. Simply click Make a Test to get started with the free version. To begin, enter a name for your test and choose a password. Don't forget this password, it cannot be retrieved. On the test control panel, you will move across the navigation bar at the top. The first window shows your test URL. Don't forget this either. Click the Adjust Settings link to configure the settings. The next link will allow you to add questions. Follow the wizard to complete the question type of your choice. When finished adding questions, click Save at the bottom. Remember the URL? That is what you will give to students so that they will be able to take the quiz. Students will add their name before beginning the quiz. After selecting their answers, they will click the Submit button. In reports, the teacher can see the results of the quiz for each student. TestMoz will allow you to print the student view of the test from the web browser. And test data can also be exported as a CSV file. And now for number 6.
Number 6 is That Quiz. Without logging in, students can choose a test from the topics shown and set parameters before taking a quiz. This is a great place for students to independently practice skills. However, with an account, a teacher can add students to classes and create specific assessments that are more in line with the classroom curriculum. This is what a teacher will see when he or she has logged in. Classes are created here, and quizzes can be set up here. For example, if a teacher wanted to give a geometry quiz on triangles, they would select from the categories on the left and set the options for the quiz on the right. If the teacher wants to start from scratch, they can click on the design link to the left. Teachers can create a test with matching questions by clicking on the Matching button, and a test with multiple choice questions by clicking on the Questions button. To add your own images and shapes to test questions, click on the Slides button. Created tests can also be managed on this page. The teacher can assign the quiz to the students in the class by giving them a quiz code. Students will complete the questions and receive immediate feedback. They will also be given the option to go back and correct wrong answers. When a teacher selects a class on the left, he or she can see the test assigned to that class. By selecting a test, teachers can see grades, they can edit the test, delete the test, duplicate, and so on. As said before, students can go back and correct mistakes. Feedback with correct answers can be given immediately. Scores can be erased so that a student can retake the test. And now, we're ready for number 5. Number 5 is quizzes. Quizzes can be accessed from any internet-enabled device. A teacher will need a login to create and manage quizzes. This tool allows you to create your own multiple choice questions or insert them from a public library or quizzes. The question is created in the middle section, and a preview of the question is shown on the right side of the screen. Images can be added. Students are given a game code to begin. The quiz is self-paced, not teacher-led. The students can see both the question and answer on their device. The faster and more accurate a student answers the question, the more points he or she receives. At the end of the quiz, students can see all questions and how they were answered. Results of the quiz are available to teachers. These reports show how well students did on the quiz. They can be broken down by student or question. The reports can be exported to Excel. Because students can see both question and response options, students can compete against each other even if they are not in the same room. Students love the meme feedback after each response. Let's move on to number 4 on the countdown.
Number 4 is Google Forms with Flubaroo. Quizzes made with forms are created in Google Drive. Students do not need to be logged into Drive to complete a form. However, they do need to be online. Question types in a form include text, multiple choice, choose from a list, and checkboxes. Creating forms was addressed with the September 15th webinar if you would like to go back and review those directions. Quiz results are collected into a spreadsheet. Flubaroo is an add-on to the spreadsheet that will grade the results for you. Add-ons were also discussed in September 15th's webinar. Follow the directions in the Flubaroo wizard to set up grading for your quiz. After Flubaroo grades the responses, those results can be seen on another tab of the same spreadsheet that initially collected the responses. You can see the percentage grade and how each student answered the questions, as well as areas that need more attention. The areas that need more attention are highlighted in red here. Results can be sent to the student by email, and forms can be printed for those who don't have online access. Ready for number 3? Number 3 is Skyward Online Assignments. Begin by creating an assignment as you always do in your Skyward Gradebook. Fill in all of the usual details. On the right, click on the Options button and select Create Online Assignment. Set the assignment options, including the points per question. Set up the dates you want the assignment to be available in the Student Access area. Click the Save and Add Questions button. Create assignments using multiple choice, true, false, matching, and short answer question types. Images can be added to questions. Continue to add questions to complete your quiz. Click the Save button when you're finished. The student will see the online assignment when they log into their own account. They won't be able to see this if they're logging into their parents' account. Students can start the quiz, and if necessary, they can come back to a saved quiz as long as the availability window is still open and they have not clicked the Submit button. Students can see the results of their assignments by clicking on Past Assignments and then clicking on the View Results link. The student's grade is automatically entered into the teacher's Skyward Gradebook. A print option is available for students who have no online access or have not completed the test while the time frame for the quiz is still open. Also, a teacher can create templates for easy use. Let's check out number 2 on the countdown.
Number 2 is Socrative. Unlike our other online assessment tools, Socrative is an app for both the iOS and Android devices. It can also be accessed from a computer. Teachers log in on the Teacher app. There are 4 options for delivering assessments. The traditional quiz can be self-paced or teacher-led. The quick question option requires little preparation and can be done at the spur of the moment. The space race allows for team play, and the exit ticket checks for understanding. Question types include multiple choice, short answer, and true/false. Using the Student app, students join a quiz with a room number given to them by their teacher. The questions and answers are displayed on the device, and the student receives instant feedback. Quizzes are easy to manage, and result reports are saved and can be exported. The reports can be created for the whole class, specific students, or specific questions. Quizzes can be shared and imported. Use short answers in the quick answer mode as a back channel. Reports can be sent by email or to Google Drive if a Google Drive login was used to access the teacher account. And now, what we've all been waiting for.
Number 1 is Kahoot. Kahoot is accessible from any web-enabled device. Teachers need a login, but not students. Kahoot is great in a group setting and is very engaging and competitive. There are 3 assessment options. The quizzes option uses a point system for fast and accurate responses. Surveys are similar to quizzes, but no points are kept. And discussions can be used to share opinions or initiate debates. The question format in Kahoot is multiple choice. Images and video can be added to questions. The quiz can be teacher-led, or students can be moved through the quiz automatically using a timer. Students join with a one-time use code. The students see color response options that correspond with the answer choices on the displayed screen. Students see class results in the form of a graph after each question. The correct answer is marked with a check. They will also see the top-ranked students based on the score. At the end of the game, teachers can export results to a spreadsheet or to Google Drive. There is a new ghost mode option so that students can play again to reinforce concepts. There's also a send link feature that allows students to play at home and beat their own personal best score. Students can have accounts to create their own Kahoot quizzes.
There you have it, our top 10 assessment tools. Let's recap. Coming in at number 10 was Answer Garden. In 9th place was Today's Meet. In the 8th spot, Poll Everywhere. Number 7 was Test Moz. Number 6, That Quiz. In 5th place, Quizzes. In 4th place, Google Forms. Coming in 3rd was Skyward. In 2nd place was Socrative. And number 1 on our online assessment tool top 10 list was Kahoot. Cynthia, did we have questions?
We do have a couple of really good questions. The first one is, you referred to a back channel a couple of times. What is a back channel? Well, a back channel is a real-time conversation, and it's happening at the same time as the primary activity. It's kind of like a behind-the-scenes dialogue that can be a way to check for understanding or even to start new discussions. And also, is the online assignment option in Skyward turned on for everyone? At this time, the online assignment feature is only available to grades 7 through 12. That's because they have iPads. It'll be easy for them to use the app to complete these assignments.
That concludes our webinar. So thank you for participating in the online assessment webinar. Join us next time for a great informative webinar entitled Apps for Sped.